Welcome back to the channel. Just got back from a small road trip with my fiance, and we brought our dog along. And typically in the back we have a hammock that our dog stays in, and it kind of fastens on both sides of the seat backs. But it doesn't protect the doors, and our dog is not friendly with other dogs, and we ran in to get some takeout food, and when I came back out, our dog had left us a nice present. So this thing turns a 1-year-old today, so this was not that old of a vehicle, and my dog has torn up the door. So here's the kind of the black cloth that goes right here on the door. You can see there's claw marks right here. So all I can imagine is that she saw another dog outside the window and decided to not be friends with it, and instead took it out of my door. But you can see all these scratches. Nothing here on the handle or the armrest was damaged. It was all just this padding, the cloth that goes here. And then she of course just shredded that cloth as soon as it came off. So I went online, I found a new door replacement, brand new from Nissan. They're like $400, $450. I found a guy down in Florida with a junkyard, and he was piecing off, selling pieces of a Frontier, and there was a Pro4x door. I mean, it looked brand new, and so I've got that on its way, and I'll do a video for that. This video is more about my fix for the hammock. So this is the hammock I was using. It's really nice over here. It fastens to the driver and the passenger seat backs up top. There's a middle part in the there's a middle part there that zips down. So when we kind of want to have a little window there to look back and see her, we can. And then it also fastens on the headrests of the back seat. Problem is there's no real side protection. So there's this little flap down here that kind of protects the seat bottom, but nothing that really covers the sides. And so I went digging around, and I found a hammock that I think will work for our dog, and also will kind of help protect the doors. Okay, so what I got is the Meadowlark. This is just the standard or the large size. There's larger sizes of these. But looking at the reviews, the smaller mid-size trucks just needed the large size. I believe this is the smallest it comes in, but the Meadowlark premium quality dog seat cover. So you can see it here. It looks nice. It does the same thing the other one did, where it fastens on the back seats of the driver and passenger side. There's also a zipper down here in the middle, so if we still wanted to open up that window for the dog. But what I really like, and you can kind of see across there, is it covers the door. So there's a flap on the end that zips up and then straps to the handle over the door. And so I can show you what that looks like here. So that's one side zipped up. That's the other side, and then you fasten this strap around the handle above the door. Then it almost creates like a bucket. I'm sure I could adjust the straps a little bit more so it lays more flat, but the dog is really kind of in there. And then if that ever happens again, where a dog passes by, you can kind of see that the bucket goes above the door, so the dog, be able to scratch the window. But again, the window tint is pretty cheap. If she scratches that, she didn't manage to get it this time. It's just this $250, $400 panel door that you can only buy a whole piece of. You can't buy separate sections as it breaks. So just excited that the level of the bucket from that hammock is above the level of the door. Is really nice. Some other things that came with this hammock that I'm excited about. It came with a couple of headrests. Now these are not the prettiest. They've got the Meadowlark logo there, and I mean it really just looks like a bonnet, but it does nicely fit. It does nicely fit over the headrest, and so it came with two. Another thing it came with is a seat belt for the dog. So, you know, we've always gone back and forth about this. Do we seat belt the dog while she's back here? If we were ever to roll the truck, we'd hate for the dog to be flying around, and so we do have a harness for her to wear that doesn't really go around her neck, it goes around her chest. And then there's a Velcro opening right here. Sure you heard that. Then this will just fasten in that middle seat, and then we can snap her in, and then she's more secure to the truck instead of just kind of rolling around back here. Also like the fabric. I'm sure it's going to be covered in dog hair by the time we use this one time. But something else like it is the under fabric. So this is kind of grippy. And so I feel like once it lays down on the seat, it's not going to slip and slide around. It's going to be nice and snug to the seat. Also, just any extra layer for her claws not to damage the leather seat will be nice. That last one was pretty canvasy and thin. And anytime she was scratching, I was always just imagining her just ripping open the seats back here. Never did, but it was just something that worried me. I feel like I won't worry about that right here. Yeah, so I'm excited about this because after this door incident, I was like, well, we're never taking my truck again with the dog because felt like I couldn't trust her. But then again, like, what are trucks for? They're meant to get dirty and take your dog out. I just still want this thing looking like new for at least another year. And so do have a door coming. I'll show that install in a different video. I just kind of wanted to give this review of this dog hammock. Hopefully this can help one or two of you that are trying to find a good size hammock that covers the whole back seat, also covers your door, and also looks good. It looks really sharp. Really excited about this and ready to take my dog back out on another adventure without worrying about destroying the truck. Guys, I will be putting out some more install videos soon, just saving up some money for other things. We'll have the lift kit coming in. We'll also be looking at getting the rooftop tent. But again, just wanted to give this review for this dog hammock that I'm really excited about. We'll have other install videos later. Be sure to like and subscribe to see those videos when they come out. And feel free to leave any questions or comments in the comments below. Till next time.